All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to Apostle and Elders in New York. GMS. A salutation to Yakim. That's teaching the truth around the world. My name is Maya Ka'ala. The God, I'm with Chicago branch at GMS. Salaka got a little bit cold, recovering from a cold. All right, so this guy, Destroyer of Gentiles. All right, so I made a response to his video, fake Mexican Israelites, wise Memin, Pinguin, Negro. All right, so he ain't like my response that I made, because I show the scriptures, I show I show the artifacts of the indigenous people of Mexico, the tribe of Issachar, did have Negro features in the past, and some still do have the Negro features. All right, down in Mexico, man. All right, it's just that some will be being reclassified as Negroes. They just been left off the census records, man. Purposely, and so he ain't take a liking to it. He got cut, and he raged on my he raged. He had a lot of comments on my video and stuff. There was more to comments, so he must have erased his, so he got cut, and he came, with wrath and everything. This is what he says right here. He says, Isaiah 11 verse 11 and 12 tells, wherefrom the Most High of God of Israel shall gather the remainder of his people from the lands which are left. Nowhere do you see some stupid ass Azaroth. All right. He only said that because in 2 Ezra chapter 13, 39, 40, it tells you how the so-called Native Americans and Latinos got oil to the Western land. All right, because he don't believe in the 12 tribe breakdown. He don't believe that the so-called Native Americans and Latinos are Israelites. Because he's been brainwashed by Esau's education system to believe that all these people are, light-skinned, only, and they never went to slavery. It says only Judah is scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And though that devil has changed all the names of the lands, they are yet on the eastern part of the earth, not western. So he said only 12 tribes just in the east. All right, not Western Americans. This bullshit you taught must stop. All right, first of all, dumb is teaching. Those shit you are teaching must stop. All right, that's how you supposed to paraphrase it. All right, but the truth ain't no bullshit. All right, all right. So the truth is it's a golden egg, man. All right, it's the ultimate treasure. All right. It says, and atop this, it ought to be common damn sense that ain't no Mexicans evolved from us Negroes. But I'll just show you this video right here that there was ancient Issacharites that had Negro features, and some still do down in Mexico, man. All right. I worked around Mexicans. I live in Chicago around Mexicans. My family members went to Mexico. They reported me. They, particularly my sister, she said it like light-skinned black people down there. All right. I had another friend went down there. He said they dark-skinned, they got bushy hair and stuff. And plus the so-called Mexicans, it's a car race here in Chicago. From a witness, one guy, he came to fix my central L, man. And you would think he was a Negro, but he was a You think he's a Judah so-called Negro, but he's Issachar so-called Mexican, man. All right, but you think he's a very dark-skinned so-called Negro Judah man. No, but he wasn't. He was Issachar. All right. So, you know, again, he's ignorant about Issachar, so-called Mexican people, and the history of Mexico. All right, he just ignorant, man. All right, it says, that is crack pipe logic, bro. Unless you all expose evolution as the devil. First of all, Israel heritage is like a speck of bird, like I said, Jeremiah chapter 12, verse 9. Then you go Hosea chapter 7, 8. It said Ephraim, the northern kingdom, all right, all 10 tribes. It said lay a cake on turn, one side dark, one side light, man. Even you know, among Judah, man, the tribe of Judah, so-called Negroes, those that came from the Fula tribe, or the Fulani, all right. Some had adequate noses, sharp noses, thin lips, light skin, and nearly straight hair. Some had very dark skin and curly hair, broad noses and fat lips, man. All right. And these were pure-blooded Judites. All right. If you do your history and look it up, right? But he obviously him and others don't. You know, they don't do their history and research. They don't study the scriptures. All right. It says, come on out before it's too late for your ass. If not already, hellfire ain't prepared for no reason. So he both like believing that hell bullshit, man. There ain't no such thing as no hell. All right. You know, if it was hell, how come Saul didn't get condemned to hell? Read out 1 Samuel chapter 28. He went to the other side with Samuel the prophet, man. No such thing as no damn hell, man. All right. So let's go to Isaiah 11, verse 11 and 12. Okay. It says, Isaiah chapter 11, verse 11 says, it shall come to pass that day that the Yahweh shall set his hand again the second time to recover remnant of his people. People mean plural, which shall be left from Assyria. All right. So there, ancient Syrian Empire back then consist Iraq and I believe some parts of Iran and down to Syria. All right. On there, and from Egypt, all right, over there in Africa, from Pathros, that's Egypt again, from Cush, Ethiopia, for Elam, that's India, and for Shinar, that's Iraq, from Hamath, that's Syria, all right, and from the islands of the sea, all right, all the islands of the sea, Mediterranean Sea, the Caribbean islands, all right. Verse 12, and he shall set up an ensign for the nation, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, all right, and gather together the spirits of Judah for the four corners of the earth. Now they'll say right here, they'll say, well, let's talk about Judah, man. All right, some of them think it's talking about the only tribe of Judah. It's talking about the southern kingdom, man. All right, but see, they forgot to read up here what it says: the remainder of his people. All right, it's plural, man. All right, why would Most High just gather only the southern kingdom of Judah, man? It makes no damn sense, man. All right, it says right here, he shall set an ensign for the nations. He shall assemble the outcasts of Israel. All right, so let's talk about the northern kingdom, man. All right, let's go right here. See, shall symbol. All right. Akop. All right. to gather for any purpose, to receive, to take away. All right, to restore, bring. All right, put all together, receive, recover. All right, to gather, to collect, an individual to accompany others, to assemble, be gathered, to be gathered to one's father, to be brought into, all right, to be taken away, all right, we can be taken away out of America, all right, to gather, to take in, all right, to gather one, to gather oneself, all right. All right. It made no sense. Why would Most High just scatter Judah around the world, man? And got on Judah. It makes no sense scripturally, man. All right, let's go right here. All right, precepts. Why did Israel get scattered for violating His laws, statutes, and commandments? All right, all 12 tribes, not just the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, Levi. Well, some people think it is. They just talking about the tribe of Judah. It says right here, Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 1, said, "Now therefore hearken, O Israel, not O Judah." All right, O Israel. All right, unto the statutes and to the judgment which I teach you, for to do them, that ye may live and go and possess the land which Yahweh of your fathers give you. All right, then you go down here. It says right here, it says, "And Yahweh shall scatter you among the nations, and you shall be left few in numbers among the heathen, where the Yahweh shall lead you." Okay, so you're talking to the whole nation of Israel, man, not just Judah, man. These people idiots, man. All right. All right, because those one of the curses, man. All right, let's go right here, Deuteronomy 28:15. Okay. It says Deuteronomy 28:15. It says, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken to the voice of Yahweh thy power, to observe to do His commandments and statutes which I command thee this day, that all the curse shall come upon thee and overtake thee." All right. Okay, so proof he was talking to the whole nation of Israel. All right. Deuteronomy 33, verse 1. Okay. It says right here, Deuteronomy 33, verse 1, it said, "And this is the blessings where Moses, the man of Yahweh, blessed the children of Israel before his death." So right here, the children of Israel. "And he said, Yahweh came from Sinai and rose up from Seir unto them, and he shined forth from Mount Paran, and he came with 10,000 saints from his right hand with a fiery law for them. Yea, he loved the people, and all his saints are in thy hand. And they sat down at thy feet, every one shall receive thy words." Moses, it says right here, salat for that. All right, it says, "Moses command us a law, even the inheritance of the congregation of Jerusalem." All right, and he was king in Jeshurun, means upright, another name for Yashala, a title for Yashala. Right. When the heads of the people and the tribes of Israel were gathered together. All right. So the whole nation of Israel was given the law, statute, commandments, man. And they were scattered, all 12 tribes were scattered around the earth for violating laws, statute, commandments. All right. Not just Judah, as the Negroes like to believe, man. All right. So he mentioned something about Azareth. Okay. So we're going to go right here. 2nd Esdras chapter 13, verse 39. All right. It says right here. I'm going to start with 40. It says, I'm going to start there. And whereas thou sawest, he got another peaceful multitude on him. It said, those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Hosea, all right, whom Shalmaneser, all right, the king of Syria led away captive, and he carried them over waters, so they came into another land. That's talking about Syria, all right. It says right here, but they took counsel among themselves that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country of mankind. Now, that right there, everybody, all the people of Shemad descent, the people of Hamanic descent, and the people of Japhet descent, they was all there through the east, man. Nobody was over there in the Americas, man. All right, over here in the west, Azareth, all right, that they might keep their statute, which they never kept in their own land, and they entered to Euphrates River by narrow places of the river, all right. And this is during the springtime when the rivers be flooded, all right. And people talking about, well, it ain't say shit. Well, how the hell you enter a river, man? You can't swim during the flooding time, man. Your ass fuck around and drown. And then you be fucking fish and turtle food, all right. It says right here, it says, for the Most High didn't show signs for them, and hell stood the flood to it pass. All right, like I said, man, it floods in Euphrates River during springtime, man. It floods real bad. It says, for though that country, there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half, and the same region is called Azareth. Right, Azareth means far away. Okay. And for homework, you Akim Aqua, go on the Blue Letter Bible, type in far away, man. You can see various scriptures using going to the Hebrew, man. Okay. All right. And you'll find the original Hebrew word for Azareth. All right. All right. So it says, take right here. It says, verse 45. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely a year and a half. All right. And most people talk about, but they walk to Mount Ararat. They don't take no damn year and a half to get to go from over there, Iraq, to Turkey. Cause Mount Ararat is in Turkey. All right. Now I went to this site called Travel Math. All right. It says right here, it says that the walking distance from Baghdad, Iraq, to Istanbul, Turkey, is 1,214 miles. All right, 1,214 miles. Okay. All right. So I just did this to tell you how long it takes to get from Iraq to Turkey, man. All right. It says right here. It's a map of directions. All right. It says right here, down here, it says about 16 days and 5 hours. That's how long it take to walk from Iraq to Turkey, man. Not no damn year and a half, man. All right. See, dumb scoffers like to say, man. All right. Okay, so no damn year and a half, man. From over there in that area in Iraq, from the Syrian Empire to Turkey, man. Okay. So you scoffers, man. All right. The so-called Latinos and Native Americans are Israelites. All right. They do fit the curse of Deuteronomy 28. Do your research. Okay. All right. Either you accept it or you'll die in America's nuclear destruction, man. which is part of Jacob's trouble, you know. Or even before that, man, the FEMA concentration camps, or just starve to death. All right, but repent. All right, cut this bullshit out. All right, destroy your Yah. All right, you know nothing, know no scriptures, man. Humble yourself, or be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. Shalom.